Hey family, so I am back with an easy recipe. That's not even a recipe. It's just getting things like vegetables that you've had in your refrigerator, probably like me, that are going bad, not bad yet, but are going bad. I am using vegetables that I had in this little salad bag. We eat a lot of salads here, and we like to buy these little kits. But I noticed that this one has been in there for a while. It's still not bad, but I wanted to go ahead and incorporate it in a warm meal instead of having it as a cold salad. And then I also wanted to use my mushrooms that I love, but they always tend to go bad because I'll use some for a salad, then leave them in the container for like a week or so, and it starts to look kind of rough, and then I'll just throw it away because I'm scared that I might get something, to be honest with you. So mushrooms is a type of thing that if I don't cook it all at once, I start worrying about how good it is. So a surefire way I find to be able to use up my vegetables, and the vegetables could be like anything. It could be sweet potato, it could be zucchini, what else, squash, anything. I like to roast them. I like to drizzle a generous amount of olive oil, not too much, not too little, and I'm gonna show you. So here's my olive oil right here. Of course you can see that. And I'll just put a little bit. I always like to tell you guys, I like to put a little bit of an ingredient at first and then see how it goes. So I have two pans because I wanted to make sure that the vegetables are able to kind of stretch out and breathe, and they're not totally on top of one another. It's okay if they're touching when they're this thin, simply because they're thin. So like you can see, I'm just moving my hand back together. I don't think I have enough olive oil on there, so I'm gonna put a little bit more. I think you just want to put in a generous amount, and an amount enough that you could kind of see the glistening on the vegetable. At least that's how I like it. And on your finger. I'm going to let that sit right there for a while. I think that's good. And then I'm going to, already put olive oil on this, so I'm going to just put them together and see how. I think I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. And then I'm just going to roast the vegetables. I'm roasting it on 500. Less than 500 means that you're not roasting the vegetables, you're baking the vegetables. And we want the vegetables to bake. Now you can use any seasoning you want, pretty much. This is your food. The traditional usually is salt and black pepper. Sea salt is pretty much the best, I think. That's just my opinion though. I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil on this. And you see what I mean? Once you put a little bit at first, then you can eyeball it and see if you need a little bit more. Now I like how this one is looking, this pan. I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil in this pan. This is an easy breezy recipe. This is just to encourage you guys, like I'm encouraging myself, to eat more vegetables, which I do love, and to also different ways that you can prepare it. So I'm just going to use garlic salt in mine. I'm not going to add any salt. This is a new container, so I'm just going to open it. Let's use a knife. See if we can get this open. So yeah, I'm not going to use any salt in mine because this garlic seasoning already has salt. Hence the name, garlic salt. Man, they package this container really tight with this paper. And that I like. They make sure that it keeps very fresh, or as fresh as it possibly can be. Okay, so I'm going to just sprinkle a little seasoned salt, garlic salt, I'm sorry, on it like so, not too much. And then I'm going to sprinkle some here. And that's it. And if later on it's not enough salt or not enough garlic and I want to add some fresh garlic or a little bit more salt, I can. But I like to use a little bit, like I've always say. And I feel like a little bit goes a long way. And so I'm going to roast it in my oven for, like, I would say between about 10 to 15 minutes. Check on it, see if it's crispy enough or the texture I like it. If not, then I'll just leave it in for a little bit longer. But I would say a good 10 to 15 minutes for your first try, because this is very thin vegetables. It's not a lot, and it all has space in order to get that nice crispy texture on the outside and tastes really nice and not mushy but soft on the inside. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put in the oven. I already preheated my oven for 500, 10 to 15 minutes. Eyeball it. If it's good for you and it's the way you like it, then take it out and serve it with some other dishes or just a meal by itself. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this little tip on how you can eat your vegetables. Bye bye for now. Thumbs up my video, please. Please rate, subscribe, and ring that bell. It's so much appreciated. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.